So you grabbed a guitar and you started writing. You said you don't know why, but that's not acceptable. You got to give us a why.
It's a fail.
That's not an acceptable answer.
Like I would just kind of quietly in my dorm room when my roommate was gone because he let me use his guitar, and I'd write these little tunes very sheepishly, and then I'd show them to Mike and my buddy, and he'd go, oh, and then he'd sing it, and I'd be like, oh, that sounds good. You know, in a monumental moment for me, when I was at MTSU, and I went to the MassCom library, and they had all of these performing songwriters, which is still my favorite magazine of all time. It's not in print anymore. And I'm reading these interviews with John Mellencamp, Paul Simon, Bruce Horn, and they're like, you know, when I'm writing songs, I find myself wandering in the yard and I don't know how I got there. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I do. Wait, this is a thing? Like people feel like this? Because I feel like this. And that was really the beginning of like being a songwriter is a thing. Like you have a disposition, a way you feel and move in the world and take the world in. You know, I thought I'm just kind of weird. But it was like, no, man, this is like, you're a songwriter. And I was like, oh,